Hi, Candy. Hi, Linda. Linda, I didn't get back to you. Thanks for leaving me that message the other night, and I haven't gone back in there to respond. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get back to you. Thanks for leaving me that message the other night, and I haven't gone back in there. Sound down on my phone. What did I do? Cancel. Let's see, did I cancel it? We've got Mina. Hello. Little Gypsy. Hi. Come in, come in. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Sharon's here. She's joining me. We're going to work with our rice paper, I think. Got my sound all the way down. Sound all the way down. Okay, let's see if that'll... Oh, I didn't realize I bought this contraption to hold my phone. And I haven't used
it. Hello,
ladies. Hello.
Hi, Miss Lori. How are you tonight?
All right. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Candy. Hi, Mina. Hi, Miss Gypsy. How are you guys tonight? Linda, how are you doing? Okay.
I brought my project from the other night. I haven't finished, but it's almost finished.
You looks like a cigarette pack to me.
My cig box here,
mm-hmm.
as Keisha dubbed it.
Oh, it turned out great.
So these are my prompt cards. What I didn't realize, I put the paper on what I was writing the prompts on, all in the same spot, which was a little silly because now it's real thick in the middle. So then towards the end, I started putting them all over different spots of the cards. But it's okay. They're okay. They'll be fine.
I think they are absolutely lovely, my dear. Lovely.
Might have to redo some of them, but not redo the whole thing, but maybe the label part. It looks like I smeared, like I got some smearing going on.
Oh, that just makes them, that just makes them like that much better.
I think this could really be a real deck of cards. Okay. So anyway, and really 38 is a hi, Jean Gibson. There's my friend Jean, girls.
Oh, hi, Jean. Nice to meet you. I'm Sharon.
So they fit in there quite snugly, you see. And I wanted to really use this piece of purple, and it wasn't quite wide enough, so I might put a little something there. And then I'm just going to paint this part teal instead of trying to fussy cut that little portion. But not bad for a beginner.
I think they're awesome.
So I might put on there prompt cards. So you have some new books? You're going to show us some books?
Well, I just wanted to show these because I know the new auction is getting ready to come up this weekend.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show the ladies that these are some of the books that I had gotten from the auction. And these were from Carla. And they're
no, I don't think
I have not.
I think you said it was from Dana.
Dana. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, they're from Dana. And I hadn't heard of her before, but Holly loves this loves this lady. Uh, so anyway, these are some of the books I have gotten, and the author Jan Brett. I guess you all probably have heard of her. And so I just got them, and I'm going to read through some of them. And this one here is supposed to be a very special one. So I was glad that I was able to get this. You guys have to be, I know most of the names and faces I see here, most of you are hitting Keisha up over at the auction. So that's great. You know, crafters helping crafters. And look at these treasures. They're beautiful, and I'm going to share them with my good friend Holly.
They look like really cool books.
And they're very good condition, Lori. So, you know, I feel blessed. I got some treasures here, and so there we go.
Now, are you going to use some for inspiration in some of your, you know, paintings and stuff?
Probably in my paintings, in my painting work. Yes, probably.
Cool.
Anyway, and then I don't know. Did I show you guys this? Lori had sent this to me, and I didn't know if I showed it the other night when I was streaming. But I wanted to show you guys that Lori made this, and I also got this at the at Keisha's Market. I bought it there, and I'm telling you what, you guys, these are great. So I'm using mine as a stamper book, and so if I didn't know if I had shown it when I streamed the other night, but that was that little ditty. And look what I found, ladies. I know this little napkin was in high demand at Keisha's, wasn't it? At that napkin sale. Oh, and yeah, that's all I have left of mine.
Oh.
Right there. Keisha only had, I think she only had 2 of them or something. And everybody, I was trying to get them as well. But there was only a couple. And so when I was getting ready for tonight, I ran across this last little piece I have of mine. So
I think I missed. I don't know. Holly got some really nice stuff at the market as well, and from a lot of different vendors. And I don't know whether I was napping, but I missed quite a bit. I'm going to have to pay more attention this weekend. Anywho,
I know.
I think I've decided what I'm going to put in my.
You have to come back, Lori. Come back to us, Lori. Come back.
Oh, right. Dee Dee had shown this journal, and I had mentioned you know how we all kind of enable each other. And I had to look at this journal, and it really wasn't very expensive. And I think I got the mid-size. They had them in different sizes. And so the first page I decided to do an eyeball and some doodling, but then since then I think I've decided I want to put rice papers in it. So this was a Stamperia rice paper, and really I just glued it down and then just put some the Tim Holtz distress crayon around the edge. And then one of my last, I guess it was the last market sale, perhaps, I had some of the rice papers. So this was one I wanted to test it to see how it went down. So this is one I had picked out for myself. So maybe I'm just going to do rice papers in this really cool looking book. So that's what I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to rice paper something down and then see, which is very similar. Hi, Julie. Hey, Mitz. Oh, Mitzi, I have to apologize. The other night when I said, I don't know, I haven't thought about cleaning that stamp yet, Chris. It was not Chris. It was Mitzi that asked the question. And it was Mitzi. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, so now I have to decide. Did you decide on a rice paper that you're going to? The thing of it is, the ones that I like are so cool. I don't know if I want to put anything else with them.
Well, I pulled out my roosters, okay, but I'm not sure if. So then I decided, well, maybe I'm going to lean toward maybe doing something with the birds. Oh, I wish I would have gotten that lady up there, the blue-haired lady with the stars.
Well, I have more of these coming. I did order you one of these.
Oh, good. Thank you. But
So I'm torn between which one to work on, whether I want to do these two. I really like her too. With these.
well, I know I'm gonna use this stencil over here to cover up this page. Because I have to paint it. Ooh, these are some pretty flowers.
Maybe I'll do the blue.
I'll probably use some of this script here. I'm going to use some of that script paper. And probably I'm going to use...
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to have to rip... I'm going to rip a bunch of mine up, so... I'm just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take an angel out of here. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Cut her out because I know I'm going to use her. And then later when I get her wet, I can. And then
Linda, I really like this journal. Linda says she has a journal like this too, but her cover is dark brown and she's got some rice paper. Look at me. Look, I have all black on. I have no idea where I got this. I wasn't even painting anything. Oh, I did put away a black ink pad. Maybe it had. Oh, I'm such a mess, girls. And I didn't stop to get any baby wipes out. I just thought, oh, I'll use paper towels tonight. Well, I'm just going to say, because I know, girls, my friend Jean, who is in chat, who just said hello, is very shy. And I'm trying to get her hooked on art journaling, kind of. She's, in fact, let me show you this, girls. This is a card I got from Jean. This is one of Jean's cards. How adorable is that card? Okay.
Well, why doesn't she come on the StreamYard with you and me and just give it a go?
She's not set up for that, but isn't that adorable? So I'm trying to get her hooked. Okay.
She looks pretty much hooked to me.
Well, she's great at making cards, but you know how we all get, we're not really confident about doing some things we've not really done before.
Yeah.
So I think I've convinced her she's going to start a napkin journal. And Jean, I would just say that even though these are rice papers, they really kind of go down the same way as a napkin would, but it's got more body to it. It's not as flimsy as the napkin. So it's a little easier to work with. Same concept though, really. It's just what I want to say. And I don't know if anybody else would be new. Now I've got some hand sanitizer here that I thought maybe might take this black, because I really don't appreciate people, streaming and making stuff and using their hands with cruddy fingers. Unless you watch them get them cruddy. That's different.
Well, Jean, I have this theory that no matter what it is, I just jump in with both feet, and no matter what happens, it always turns out, even if it's ugly, at least. But most of the time, it turns out pretty good. So,
now I'm really
your card's lovely. Your card is really, really lovely.
I'm going to just rip my.
Okay, we know we're going to use you.
I'm just ripping my paper. I can remember the first.
Here's the book I'm using, you guys. Lori, this was a gift from Lori at Christmas time. It's a Dina, a Dina Reevely book.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And it had the dates. You can't see it here, but it has the dates on one side, and then it has a and then it has an image over here on this side. Okay. So I'm going to work off of this image with these colors kind of. And so I got to cover this up first. And I'm looking for where's my cover up paper here? Ooh. Okay, well,
Come on, girls, you have the stuff. Let's get crack-a-lackin' with the rice papers in your books. Let's get this stuff glued down.
Okay, maybe I need a new piece of the paper. I think I need a new
Stuff
piece
and
of
they're
paper there.
pondering. That didn't go especially well. What are you? Oh, you're noisy. What are you doing there, Toots? You're ripping what? What?
I'm trying to make a paper so I can protect the paper behind the paper.
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I got to
Well,
do.
the last time I did one, I messed up my page behind it, kind of, sort of. So this time I thought, well, but this isn't going to work either because I didn't. It's not going to be big enough. But I can move it up and then move it down if I need to. So.
No, I don't know. I guess rice paper. I didn't try this. I guess I should try it. Like with napkins, you can really just wet a paintbrush and get it to come apart where you want. Because I don't want a straight edge, you know.
I don't ever have a straight edge. I rip everything.
Yeah.
Just a piece hanging off of one edge, piece hanging off the other edge.
I always end up ripping it crooked then. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad.
I'm sorry, I'm noisy.
Very noisy. That's all right.
Well, my other paper was too used
shall pass. Oh, that didn't do too bad. Okay, doing it that way. I don't know why I'm so attracted to these pictures in this one. It's very unlike what I like normally. Anyway, we're starting to. Sharon, I use wax paper under my page to protect the bottom page. Yeah, I've used that too.
You know what? And I do have some wax paper in here. You know what, Linda? Thank you. After these are ruined, these pages get thrown in the trash. That's what I'll do next.
We're going wax.
Wax paper you can use a whole bunch of times. You know?
Have you ever seen? Yeah, I think Murray uses that quite a bit. Have you ever seen? It's like palette paper. It comes on a tablet, so you can put your paints out, like your acrylic paints out for a project, and then instead of having to wash out a little plastic palette dish, you just rip it off and throw it out. But it's not. Well, it might be more like deli paper because it's like waxy on one side. I have a couple of chunks of that, I think.
Are you talking about like parchment paper?
No, paper? It's all kind of the same, but yet different. But it's similar to that, like freezer paper and yeah, right. And Linda says, and the wax paper is only $1 from the dollar store. Good point.
I was ironing napkins the other night while Keisha was doing her napkin sale, and
I didn't want to bring up the crazy napkin ironing, but go ahead. Don't judge her, ladies. Don't judge her. Irons napkins like a crazy woman.
I was ironing my napkins while she was working, and oh my goodness, it was crazy because I had a roll of regular saran wrap, the expensive stuff, and I ripped a piece off, and it was out of my husband's kitchen, and I used it, and it just took forever, and so anyway, he was going out and he got me the cheap stuff, 99-cent stuff. I used it and it worked great. I put it down, put the napkin over it, put down the parchment paper on top, and it worked great. It stuck to the music paper, and it turned out beautiful. And I would show you, but I don't know what I did with it because that's how I am.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you ladies have ever tried that, but I've ironed. Hey, Lori, how you doing, sweetie?
Hi, sweet Lori.
Or you could use hairspray, pickle juice, cover it with a bed sheet, or use to clean it. What then?
Oh, girlfriend, how are you feeling today?
I was doing
hairspray, pickle juice. I got to get my Mountain Dew.
A while ago, I had saw a video where this gal was ironing napkins and adhering them to cardstock. So I was on the tear for that for a while too, and it is really cool. If you haven't done it, you should really try it.
Honestly, it takes kind of a knack to do it. Mine never turns out really very good. So
Of course, I did it because I wanted to maybe fussy cut or do something a little different with my napkins. You know, with not if they were going to get wrinkly, to just glue them down. I wouldn't iron them. Just saying.
sometimes I iron them just because I think I want to see how beautiful they look ironed flat.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's an OCD kind of thing. Keisha doesn't even like to, when she pulls up an expensive or a rare napkin and it's folded, like me, it's like, oh, it's a true pain. Okay, I'm just going to start painting this page here, girls.
Keisha calls coffee stained or tea stained cheesecloth dirty gauze, so let's not go by her.
Oh, Jean, you will love rice paper. When we start laying it down here in a few minutes, you're going to be like, oh, it lays down beautifully. Sharon, what heat setting? When you see flames, baby girl, you know you're there.
Hot, hot.
When you see flames, you know you made it.
Did you show them yours? Did you show them your the napkins you ironed onto cardstock?
I don't know what I did with them.
All right, let me get.
No, that sucks.
I think mine are right here. Let me see. I had them out the other day.
Thank you, because it is a fun thing to do, you guys. Lori's got some to show you because I don't know where I put mine. I'm still getting used to where everything is in my new room. It used to be I only had a corner. Having a whole room is really strange.
I knew where hers were. She just had them and put them away. And so now we'll see if she can find them again.
I'm pretty sure you went to the left with them that day.
Oh, that's a little one. I don't think I had that in that group. I should have said, okay, girl.
Well, it whoopity zappity freezing today, miss.
Mind you, when I can't find them again.
Okay. Listen to this. Sweet Lori says, I have 852 pieces of rice paper and have not used one piece. Once again, organizing my craft area, needing another table. We had 55 today, just like spring birds. Oh,
here they are.
Brian and Chris went out and they smoked a pork loin today, girls, and potatoes and onions, and it smelled so good, and it was so sunny and beautiful out.
All right, guys, I'm going to make myself big for just one little moment here. These are my napkins that I've ironed onto cardstock. Now, you can watch videos, but if I recall, you put down your cardstock, you put down your plastic wrap, your napkin, and then what did you use, Sharon? You used what, parchment paper or something?
I use parchment paper, but listen, you guys, don't do what I do, because when I got really tired of waiting for it to melt, I just put the iron to the napkin and just did a quick without any parchment paper. Then I put the parchment paper back on and went over it. But I'm just saying, I'm not advocating that will work for everyone. It might melt onto your iron. I have a craft
you want to
iron.
use an old iron or an iron that you've earmarked for craft stuff. I would say that for sure. And I used a tea towel. I didn't use the parchment paper. So I had you make like a sandwich, your cardstock, your plastic wrap, your napkin, and then I used my tea towel. And then I use a very high heat, and you have to be patient. And as you put it on there, that plastic wrap softens and melts, and it adheres it to the cardstock. So this is my flimsy napkin. See, now I can cut it if I want to. So I have this one. Now, see, like I was on a binge when I first found out you could do this. And this one. See, it's not flimsy like a... And you can see here, see some of my plastic wrap sticking out the bottom. But it really is kind of amazing.
Like my zine binge I went on. You earmark your iron for kind of like we do. I take and put chunks of wax up against my iron and melt it onto paper. Okay. I learned that from Colleen over the Scrap Chick. So I'm just saying, all right. we had
Peggy Fitzmaurice is in the house, and she said the good plastic wrap is for the microwave and is made not to melt. So that's why the dollar store one works better. And she said that your parchment paper is best to have on top to cover the napkin when you're ironing it. Thanks, Peggy. I know, I never knew it either, Linda, till I stumbled upon this video where I saw the gal doing it. So these are the ones that I am not in camera, not in frame. I do love those puppies. Look at these.
That is the most adorable thing.
So as you can see, I did all these, but I haven't done anything with them. Well, I will eventually. Oh, look, there's another one of that. Eiffel Tower. We almost have an Eiffel Tower in our stash. Look. See how crazy? Look at them all.
Oh, Lori, you went nuts like I did on zine day. Yeah, well, I must have made 25 zines in one day. Different.
There's zines. A reason we get along. Okay. Now, this one I did on a lighter weight paper. This isn't really cardstock, but it worked well.
Oh, Peggy's saying that ironing those napkins to cardstock is great for die cutting. I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that either, Peg. I was thinking mostly, fussy cutting. So there you have it. So girls. Now I did have a second one of this that I cut out and used on something. But yeah, they're my my attempts to iron.
Okay, I'm going to mute for a minute because I'm going to hit my dryer on this paint so I can start gluing, ladies.
All right, I'm going to flip us back to Double. That's smaller. I don't think that's as good. So I'm going to stay with this version. All right, sip of diet soda. All right, I'm still ripping my edges here. Let's see here. I'm trying to take my time with this. Don't have to be perfect, but I want to get rid of that white line. I know, Peggy is full of great ideas. Wow.
I did order some from Keisha, Lori, some napkins. I didn't know that Maddie was selling napkins. She must have done it this weekend while I was asleep or something.
Yeah, I think everybody sells them.
I never can have enough napkins, Miss
There you
Lori.
go. I was just going to say the same thing because we can't get enough.
If I would have known that Maddie was selling, I would have bought them.
Everybody's taste is different, so you get a nice variety. Nice variety.
Yes.
What are the rice paper, Candy? You have rolls of rice paper and the writing's all in Chinese. I have some 12 by 12s. I did do some jelly printing on rice paper, which is kind of cool, but I haven't I haven't really done much else with it, really, to tell you the truth. I keep thinking, oh, I want all this stuff. I bought onion paper. I did a little bit with that. Um, oh, you do get them on Etsy? I think I'm too cheap to get napkins from Etsy. Just saying.
Candy, you probably paid a pretty penny if you've got rolls of that. Oh, that rice paper. Ooh. I
Some of,
have a girlfriend,
some of
well,
it's
a girlfriend of a girlfriend who works over um, at Mile High, and I'm telling you what, and rice paper is expensive,
what's Mile High?
and it should be. It should be by rights. It should be high because it's all handmade by these people.
What's Mile High? I don't know what Mile High is.
They're the people that sell the paper, the handmade paper, mulberry.
Oh,
They
the
do
mulberry.
mulberry paper.
Oh, okay.
They have an origami site. They have
Okay.
safety knives and cutters and stuff like that. Mile High Net Stores.
Okay, cool.
And her name's Jennifer, and that's where I get my stuff. And like, not the kind of rice papers you're talking about, Lori, like what we have, these printed pictures.
Yeah,
I'm sure
like
they have those.
the plain stuff that like to write on and that kind of stuff.
Right. Or to
you
make
can stamp
covers.
on it, or you can do, yeah, okay.
Let me see here. So anyway, I'm going to mix.
I want to put these all together. Maybe I want to do these separate.
Like, let me see something here.
Maybe I'll just glue these down and then decide. I think I do want to use a little saran though. Sumi paintings. Oh, I love that crinkle paper sound. I know many of us do. I just don't know if that's a healthy thing, but I do like it. Yeah, my rice paper is very soft that I bought in the 12 by 12s. This is this soft. But I love paper when you treat it and do things to it and then it crinkles and it's like crinkly, crunchy, delicious noise to me. Delicious noise. So maybe I'll use the glad wrap. I don't think I had trouble with the glad wrap, but I don't know. I don't really remember.
What I'm doing, I'm just trying to mute this paint a little bit because I want to keep the page kind of muted and not too bright.
Now, what are you using? Watercolor there? Or?
No, I'm just using this deco art, and it's actually green, you guys. It's called bluegrass green. It's a really pretty color. But I'm muting it because I'm going to put down some background with a stencil.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so you're using acrylic. Mm-hmm. When you say you're muting it, I'm thinking you're going to turn the sound off, but you're talking
I'm muting the color of that green.
Got it. Yeah. Got it.
Where's that? Oh my goodness, I need a dauber. I don't even know this. I probably need a bigger dauber.
So lazy.
Huh?
I don't put my medium in a separate dish or anything. I just squirt it right on the page because I'm lazy. Well, it works just fine. Hi, Holly.
She just, I just had to go
sorry,
get
Hal.
her.
I thought you knew. I thought you were. I'm sorry, Hal. I did put the link in, so I just figured you knew, and I apologize.
Holly, I thought she was probably working on her Happy Meal that she got today.
I thought she was working on her dinner, and we'll just pop on over when she was done with that task. All right, let's see here. I'm just gonna.
Julie, hi, how are you? When I was growing up, I didn't realize my passion for paper, but looking back, No, now, yes. I've always had it. I know. I'm telling you, I had no idea how I felt about paper. You know what gets me is people just look at it as paper and a napkin. But I look at it like somebody spent a lot of time making that very first drawing. You know, they had to make that very first sketch for it. So that's why it's hard for me to cut them up sometimes. Should.
So I look at them and then my heart drops and I go, oh, like, because I just love looking at them.
I know.
Mm.
Just like books.
Maybe-
I find it hard to cut books up too. So
Oh yeah, see, I don't have a problem there.
I know. Lori's at a book sale. Hey, buy more books. Be a book sale. I cut
Yeah,
books up. Never mind.
I told the book sale lady, yeah, I'm really not a fan of books, only if I'm ripping them up.
She's like, oh, I just cut them up.
I think that was too well received. Of course, I do know not to mention, like, there's a secondhand bookshop near the co-op, and I do know not to tell the guy in there that I'm buying books to rip them apart.
Excuse me, girls. I'm going to put this in my tub. I have a little tub over here that I use to keep my dirty. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay.
And the one thing I noticed about this book is that the pages, because they're so deckled, are different lengths. Oh, I didn't put anything behind mine to protect my other underside. Oh, Durls. I should have done that. Look at you doing a background first. Wow, I'm so impressed.
Well, this over here on this side, over here,
Yeah.
it has all the dates.
You mean like
all the dates and all that?
your
So,
left-hand side?
hey, just live with it, sister. Just live with it, sister.
Yeah. I was looking up feed bag yo-yos today. I didn't get too far.
What were they talking about the yo-yo thing over about Lori getting the
Yeah,
yo-yo?
she's having surgery. She's going to be recuperating, so she just wanted to cover her bases so that if she's looking for some yo-yos, so if she, is not able to shop, she wanted somebody to shop for her. So then we went into a yo-yo frenzy. And now all I can think about are those stinking yo-yos. And
Here's Mitzi. Mitzi says, I noticed that you buy that paper. Lori, you still want me to buy you some yo-yos? How many?
Oh, she's talking to Lori.
Oh no, she's talking to Lori Loves.
Yeah, Lori Love, yeah.
Well, Lori, you don't need to worry about those. You need to get well because you're going to have plenty of yo-yos. All the fibs and pibs and rebels and all of the people out there are going to be getting them for you.
You're going to be in yo-yo hell, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to mute myself while I do this.
I guess I could put this behind here. That would be okay. Although I don't know that I'm going to really need much more. Well, I guess I should maybe paint. I have no idea where I'm going with this, girls. This is just a spur of the moment kind of a thing. Lori Paint is crazy about a lot of different things. I do love those yo-yos. Actually, a yo-yo would look cute on this page. All right, so I'm waiting for my mojo to kick in here for this page. Maybe I should see on my phone. It looks like I'm really not all in frame. Yes, they are, Mitzi. Ugh. But like I was saying the other night, I just can't imagine cutting all those circles. I always wanted one made out of felt. With the felt yo-yos, you get them like where the Amish people sell, and they're like a table runner. Are you looking for a particular color theme, Laura, on the yo-yos and the yo-yos? I was just wondering. I'm wondering if I feel like stamping, or maybe I should. I don't know if I should stencil. Maybe I should stencil. Oh, I think these are mostly Christmas. I could do that circle one. See if this Timmy one looks. Trying to keep the debris to a minimum this evening. I think I need some darker paint. No color theme. Okay. Oh, okay, great.
Aaronville doesn't have to start getting better until Thursday surgery. It's Wednesday. That's okay. When they do the sale, you don't have to worry about getting any of those yo-yos, okay? I'm going to make sure the string is attached to every one of them.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. My blues are over here. I'm looking for a denim blue. Blue. A blue. Blue. See, I'm doing it again. I'm singing that. Oh. It's crazy.
It's okay. It's all good. It's a little shape.
But what makes your mind do that? I just don't understand what makes your mind do that.
Well, really, it's kind of your mind. My mind doesn't do that.
No. Dark denim. Oh, dark navy. Oh, maybe denim's better. Hold on. Let's look at these two colors and see what we think about it. Alrighty.
And here we go.
Yo-yo makers. There are yo-yo makers? Like not a person? Like a machine?
You guys are talking about those little crocheted things, correct? Or am I?
No, they're not crocheted. They're made with fabric.
Then I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I thought that you were talking about those little round things.
Well, they are little and they are round, but it's a circle of fabric, and you do like a gathering stitch around the outside edge, and then you pull it, and it brings it into a little circle with a little hole. Looks like a little belly button in the middle.
Hey, Holly, do you have one that you can send a picture to the misdemeanors?
If I knew where my slow stitch was, I could show you, because I put one of my slow stitch things. But I have everything so organized that I don't know where anything is right now. Okay,
that's what happens.
Just saying.
And you want to know what's even worse? Every night, now that I have this room, I think that I have to clean it, Lori. I think I have to put everything back. And when I do, I lose track of what I was even doing to finish it or whatever.
Okay, so I think I definitely want the
It's a
darker.
little disc that you put the fabric on and it gathers it together and makes it really easy.
Oh, see, I don't have
Oh,
that.
no, I don't, Sharon. Duh. Okay. So I don't know. You don't have one, Lori, to show me?
No, not right at the ready.
Okay. That's cool.
I have no idea where my slow stitch kit is at. It's probably out by my chair,
It's okay. You can show me later.
but
I thought that y'all were talking about those little crocheted circles because I thought
no,
those were called yo-yos.
no, they're doilies.
Oh, okay. Those are doilies.
Yeah, that's a doily.
Dang, I am just really not even with it.
Well,
Well, you know what? I troll this whole YouTube universe, and so yeah, I'm liable to miss something like that.
yeah, this is not really a good match, but it's going to have to do.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I should have probably used Payne's Gray. I wonder if I have any Payne's Gray.
Oh, Payne's Gray, yeah.
Love Payne's Gray. But the question is, can we get to the Payne's Gray? Da 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 da. I did it! I did it! Let's see if we go over. Oh, Lori, this is the color you need here, hon.
Hey, Lori, go to the next screen over so they can see how much is done on our whole pages. Because only the middle part of our pages are showing, I think.
Okay, I have to just remember where I put my mouse.
Right, no, the other one. Okay, that's where I'm at, guys, so far. All right. Thanks, Lori.
Okay, this is where I'm at.
Oh,
Nowhere.
I love that book. I got that on my wish list right now.
Okay.
Is that an Amazoner book, right?
Amazon. See, there's no way to put us on top of each other, right? So we're like longer so you can see more of our.
I think the other one you had is just fine. Ooh, girls, I'm sorry. Here, I'm muting for a minute.
This is much better. Okay. Yeah, I do like that color better. It's not really far off from what I was using, but it's just a little I'll tell her to check how when she comes back in she's
Peggy says that you can get them on Etsy and they're called Cowtown Cuties. Oh, so it's a thing that you get to make them. It's a kit.
Okay. Holly said to check Messenger. I think she sent you a picture.
Okay. Oh, that's what they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta dry a little more here. Let me mute.
Hi, Val. I don't know if I've met you before, but welcome. Glad to meet you. We're just glued down some rice paper images that we have here. Well, actually, Sharon hasn't yet. She's working on her background. I've got mine glued down. And boy, this paper is probably not for art stuff. You know, I really don't know. It's a journal that I purchased on Amazon. and they deckled the edges, and it feels like paper that maybe was made. It feels really, if I was going to pick a word, I would say pulpy. It's yeah, it's just like a pulpy kind of paper. It's got pretty much I wouldn't say a texture more than a tooth. It's real. It's not slick at all. It's very flat, and kind of like a sanded construction paper from like when you were a kid. You know, I bought it a little while ago, and I think they do advertise it that it's made in India.
Holly, can you drop the link in there from Amazon? I think that's where they came from, right, Lori?
What?
These deckled edge journals with this leather tie around. They're
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly has one too. I don't remember.
Yeah.
See, the back of mine's got that kind of stitching.
Very cool.
And then the edges almost look like they were ink, you know, but I'm not sure that they were. And then you've got these, you know, thick leather things. And then you can pick it with a night home. You can pick it with a strap or without. I picked it with the strap. I can't show you now because this is still wet. I don't want to close it. But Holly will find it. She's very good at this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little thick. But it's not if I had to guess a weight, I would guess it to be like maybe 24 pounds. It's not like you know, it's not heavy like your 110 or anything like that.
I think that's what makes it so appealing, is the fact that it's actually got some tooth to it, you know?
See, up in here, you can see where it's sucking it in because it's almost looks, the paint almost looks translucent there.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I'm not watering it down. I'm taking it right out of the jug. Although over here, it's not taking it as.
It looks like it would take watercolor. You've put watercolor on it before, right? And you're using, what are you using?
No, I just, no watercolor. I just did a couple rice paper things. And then the front, I just used some markers.
Oh, okay. But no acrylic stuff yet.
No, this is the first acrylic I've tried. I used those Timmy Distress crayons.
Well, it looks like it's taking it pretty good there, doesn't it?
It's funny. It's like different spots. That's why I was thinking maybe it was handmade. You know how they put the pulp together and use different stuff for the pulp? It's just a guess.
I don't know. I watched some videos on it, and it's pretty cool how they do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a long process.
Yeah, I think I watched one a while ago. This one was like they were screening the stuff and shaking it. And I think I'm going to leave the edges kind of peek through a little bit there. And a swirl in my paint. I do love Payne's Gray. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful color.
You got just some good stuff there, huh?
I'm worried about my finger being black, and now it's all blue.
Well,
oh, I didn't switch mine.
I'm just going to be quiet.
If Holly didn't remind me, maybe she didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Holly's busy doing something else.
Oh, she's here.
She's here, but she was looking. She has us in the Hody on
Oh
plan.
yeah,
See?
'cause she's on her tablet, so she
Yeah.
needs to juggle a few things.
Lori,
Yeah.
maybe we need to remember that we should say a prayer for Lori.
Yes.
Because it's kind of a scary time to be going and having any kind of procedures done, but really and truly things are just starting to get back to normal at the hospitals and the doctor's offices, I think soon.
I think they've got those things under control.
Yeah, it's all careful stuff now. Are you making pockets out of yours, Lori?
No.
Oh, I just seen somebody go, "Oh, pockets," and I was like,
Oh, that's Peggy's nickname, Peggy Pockets.
"Oh, Peggy Pockets." I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, I think there's a backstory. I think she's known for making some kind of pockets. I'm assuming paper pockets, but I don't really know. Peggy is.
That paper is Dale's saying it doesn't look like it's wrinkling. That paper isn't going to wrinkle. It doesn't wrinkle.
Oh, I'm still up here by myself. You should have.
Um,
It's
I'm just piddling. I'm still at piddle stage here.
there'll be no piddling, please. No piddling.
No piddling.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long this will take to dry up this paint. But it hasn't wrinkled, that's for sure. With what I've done to it so far.
JB, Mr. JB Brinley. There's your name right there on the napkin. I don't know if you'll make it, but we'll see. I'm not sure if you'll be covered up or not.
What did you choose? Did you choose a napkin or a rice paper thing?
No, I used rice paper in the background. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get this
okay.
I'm trying to get this to puff up for me here on. There we go. I wanted this puff up, and I want to leave his name as the napkin dude, but there we go. There. Okay, Mr. Brinley, you're going to make it, I think. There we go. Boom. And boom. Now we just need to let that dry.
No napkin advertisements have been destroyed doing this project. It feels kind of dry.
Huh?
It feels kind of dry in that one spot where the paint just looks lighter, like it looks like the paper's really sucked it in. And it hasn't gone through, so that's good. That's always good. Always good.
I was over on Instagram. Did you see the little video that Janet Nash made looking out her window?
No, I haven't been over there.
Oh, it was so cute.
Today was Freddie's birthday.
Yes, it was. I forgot about that. But I think that's what it was about, the balloons in the window or something. It was really cute.
Oh.
Yeah. Flying around. Ow, that didn't feel too dang good there. Okay. All right, let's not fuss around with me here. There we go. Stay. Okay, napkin, get back up. All right, never mind. We'll just leave it. Okay, just leave it. Leave it.
Okay, now,
Okay, I think we can pick this one to go on here. And we can pick this one. But I got this bluebird over here. Maybe I got did I get a bird one? Let me see something here.
I can't imagine you did not get a bird one.
I know out of all those, you would think I'd got a pretty big bird one, as a matter of fact. Give me a second to look. Make yourself big, Lori, while I'm looking.
But then I've
So
got
they
to,
can see your whole pages.
got to stop what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's looking rather dark. All right, now I was thinking I might do a little stenciling around, and I was thinking white, but now I'm thinking maybe gray. So it's not so in your face. And then I could put white on top if I wanted. But I'm also trying to think, what else do I want to put on here? See, see, this is the problem, okay, girls? And some of you may have the same issues. But I have stuff that I can use and bits and bobs, and I've got stuff, and I just don't remember either where it is or, what I want to use on top of whatever. I have these really cool flower stickers, but they're kind of see-throughy. I don't think they're going to show up on the dark surface. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, maybe I need some glitter. Let's get out the glitter. And let me see what I have. I thought I picked up a new color gray. Maybe this is it. Maybe this gray would be lovely. Amish gray. I mean, really. How big can that be? Amish gray. Oh, that looks like it might be good. Now, I think I want to get the box I have my stencils in, which I know is a pink box. Girls, you can go lay in the bedroom. You can go lay in the living room. You don't have to stay here with Mommy. It's okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. I think we got the dogs hooked on these treats, and now we ran out of them. It's like they don't know what to do with themselves. So they don't have their treats. All right, girls, let me see. I had gotten a couple of these Timmy kind of bigger Timmy stencils, and that's what I kind of have in my mind I'd like to use if I can pull them out quickly. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is oh, that might be cool. That's a, what do you call it? Skyline or something? Cityscape or skyline or cityscape? I don't know. Well, here's another part of it. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, here they are. Yes, yes, yes. Let me put these out.
Okay, Lori.
Yes,
I've
dear.
made a decision.
A decision?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with the bird paper that I got.
Right.
The bird rice paper.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have an idea of what I'm going to do with them after I get them all ripped up here.
Very good.
Do. So what's going on in chat over here?
I don't know. I've been digging through my
Tell them
stencil.
to put a zipper in for easier replacement. They're talking about Lori's
Put a zipper.
just to go in and get her batteries recharged.
Battery changed. Unlock to get on.
Lori,
Change.
sweet Lori,
Yes.
this is going to be my whole journal right here will be used. Everything in it will be rice paper napkins. And it'll have a lot of pieces of napkins, but that's what this whole book is going to be of. Plus, you know how you add stuff. I'm getting ready to add some limbs. I have to paint in some limbs so my birds have some place to land.
Oh, that's so nice. Put a little birds to land somewhere. I love those letters. Wish I could find those numbers. That's the hard part when you're watching somebody like I said this before, Debbie Epps, and she's got all these fabulous stencils.
Well, yeah.
And then you go to find them and they're like, you know, she got them like a quadrillion years ago and you can't get them anymore.
Yeah. They've been collecting stencils a long time, but a lot of those girls make them.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
I know Patty Parrish makes them, or designs them and stuff. And I know that Joan, our over the pond England Joan, she makes and designs stencils. I don't know who else. Lori Loves knows who all makes them. She's been around them a lot longer than I have to know something like that. But okay. So now we don't want to make fun of my pretend branches here because I gotta have something for these birds to land on here.
I just going to say to you, like, I think you should use a bigger brush. Don't you have a bigger brush? My Lord, look at the size of that brush. All right, Holly says, pay attention to me. Where the heck is Holly? Not sure, Lori. Hal Pink really has a napkin. Not sure, Lori. I know. Holly, Lori could go to Jiffy Lube for a jump.
Jiffy
Lube for a jump start. Okay, now
okay.
I'm thinking that sounds great. It's only $9.99. So you are crazy chicks.
Holly. Damn, girl.
Oh my gosh. All right, what does Holly want me to see?
Caroline Dube designs stencils for Stencil Girl. Now, Patty Parrish's stencils, those are sold through iStencils.
Okay,
I can't think of the name of that or all of it, but
just having a little bit of a brain fuzz here. Like I don't want to use a sponge. I want to use a brush, but I'm trying to think of what kind of a brush. Or maybe I want to use one of my stiffer, maybe a brush like this that I can I just kind of want a little, all right, I'm going in. I just love this picture of this girl with these birds around her head. I don't even like birds, okay?
Man,
They're
you
not.
guys all got something against birds. You don't
Well, you
think
know
so?
what? When I was younger, I watched. Oh yeah, well, yeah, this whole book here, Lori, I was thinking I would just do rice paper things in it. But there again, you know what? Nothing's set in stone. But this is just my thought now because I'm on a rice paper kick. But I watched that movie with Tuesday Weld or whatever the heck her name was, the birds, and they were like pecking her head, and it just like freaked me out. And I haven't liked birds
Oh,
since.
well.
Oh, look, that looks cool. I think that looks cool.
What?
My skyline, my scape, or whatever you call that.
That was perfect to put that there.
And then I was thinking about putting the top part up here.
That whole concept is coming together so cool.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna ruin it. You love that movie, Gypsy? Oh my gosh, that just freaked me out. Oh.
Candy's mom was terrified of the birds. Vivian Lee, that was who was in the birds. That other lady was in that shower thing where they killed her with the knife every time she got in the shower.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Cityscape. I'm pretty sure Tuesday Weld was in. She was the blonde. Now, I'm not saying that Vivian Lee wasn't in it as well, but I remember that blonde being in it. She was kind of, well, kind of blonde.
Hey! I was blonde. What? I was blonde.
Whatever.
I was blonde and I'm blonde and white. What the hell, Lori? Damn you! You really got me. You got me good.
Don't start.
My brothers used to tell the best blonde jokes you've ever heard. Oh my gosh. I could laugh for hours. They'd come home from work. I was still little when they were grown and already working, and we would laugh. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do with this.
Tippi Hedren, that's it. Thanks, Candy. That's who I'm thinking of. Not Tuesday Weld.
Tippi Hedren played in The Birds.
Who was Tuesday Weld? Was she the months? No. Was she the Adams girl? Da 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 da. Clink clink. Da 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 da. Snap snap. Tippi Hedren. Thank you.
I don't know who they're talking about. She was in The Birds.
Was you're just not in the know. You're just not in the know. What can I tell you?
Are y'all still on The Birds?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know she was in The Birds.
The birds. Yeah, that's who she was.
Okay.
Oh, look what happened to my brush. Do you think I keep my brushes a little too long? Look at there. The whole brush is like down in the center. I'm going to fix this bad boy.
Just damn paint on that tip. Damn it.
Vivian Lee was in Psycho? Oh, I always think of Vivian Lee.
Oh, Tippi was in The Birds. Vivian was in the shower scene. I knew one of those ladies was in
Tuesday Welds was in the the Psycho shower scene. I didn't know she was in that. I only think of Vivian Lee as being in Going with the Wind.
Oh,
She's Scarlet. Vivian Lee is Scarlet.
I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, Miss Scarlet. I love that movie. I do. Okay. Tree is done. Time to find some more birds.
Tree's done.
I need some Mountain Dew time.
There's a girl on YouTube. Gosh, I haven't watched her in forever. What the heck is her name? She's in France, I think, and she calls her people butterflies. Hello, lovely butterflies. And she does art journaling. I mean, she does a lot of layers and stuff. Not really similar to that Rach O 113 0113, but she does some pretty cool stuff layering. And
I know. I'm a layer. I'm a wicked layerer, aren't I?
layer.
A wicked layer.
I wonder if my Jean is still here. Jean, are you still here? Yes.
Janet was in the shower.
Thank you. Yes, that makes more sense.
Okay. I keep thinking.
Janet Lee. She was the mother, wasn't she? The mother? Was Janet Lee the mother?
No, Tippi Hendricks was Melanie Griffith's mother. I knew. Okay, I was trying to put that together. I knew.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, Melanie Griffith. She kind of fell off the face of the earth there.
Oh, well, she didn't fall off the face of the earth. Her face fell off the earth when they redid her plastic surgery. You couldn't even recognize her.
Okay, so now I'm thinking.
Okay, now we have a little cardinal bird here.
Boy, I don't know. You know, like at this point, I really like this. I'm not sure I want to do anything else to it.
Well, you know what, honey? Then why are you going to do anything else to it?
I don't know.
Just start another page.
Just looking at what else I have going on here. I might just
make yourself big so we can see what you got. Okay,
before you can assess.
Well, Holly always knows. Hello, Secret Squirrel Emmy. How are you today, Emmy?
Well, hi, Emmy. How are you? Thanks for popping in.
Always the good one to go. Stop. She's always like, stop.
I'm trying to think what else I might have. I think I might need some. I might go back in with some brighter blue and just hit a couple of spots. And then I might hit them with some white. Oh, yeah, splatter is good, Peg. I want to wait till I'm finished, though, to make sure I'm finished and I don't want to put anything else.
Lori, I'm telling you, that is so cool. That landscape thing, that whole concept came together seamlessly for you. I love it.
So I have it in my mind. This is kind of like would be like a ray of light.
Don't overdo it, just a little.
Well, yeah, I could, of course, always paint over it, which,
yeah, that's true. I like how that comes down out of the corner. That might make a lot of sense.
Nightmare kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just thinking maybe I need a blue.
Janet Lee, Tony Curtis were the parents of Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, I knew that.
Good actress, Jamie Lee Curtis.
I knew that.
Don't see her very much.
Yeah, all those babes are getting old.
She ordered us some of that rice paper, Holly.
Bahama blue.
That's what I'm using, Bahama blue.
I love Bahama blue.
Oh, no, I'm using bluegrass blue. Sorry.
See? You're always...
I had to look because I thought...
What are you eating?
Oh.
This is the problem here. Muncha, muncha, muncha. Okay.
I'm eating dinner. Try and finish the pork Here, I'll mute for a minute while I eat.
No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. Just don't show us the pork. I don't know, girls. I don't know. Ooh, it's a little darker there. Ooh, ooh. I think Peggy's right, though, with some splatter, like some white, will really pop it out. Okay. I think that looks okay. All right, so then maybe I'll just take a little ocean blue. That's kind of bright. You know, I always pick up the one that's not open. I should keep those in a different box. Goodness gracious. Less is best. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back and very gingerly add a bit of brightness to some of my orbs, if you know what I'm saying. And as I'm thinking of it, if this paint drops on my computer, oh, I love peanut butter and Ritz. I'm not crazy about Ritz on their own, but with peanut butter, yep. Well, I love peanut butter. And the other thing, girls, is I'm thinking this may not look real good, but we're going to try. If I put this back where it was, what about putting a little brightness down here? Just a tad of brightness here. Down at the bottom of each of the little parts of the
Okay, Lori, I'm done eating.
yes, yes, dear.
I'm sorry, I was eating.
So you can't show us any pork?
Nope, it's done. Done. All
It's
gone.
done.
And
It's
done.
done. All right, now I need my. Hey, Riri.
Oh, hi, Popeye. Hi, Riri.
Popeye's here. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just adding a little brightness to just a few of these little orbs, which, of course, it's really hard to tell. I should have paid better attention. I guess you really can't. Well, it's very subtle, but I guess that's what I wanted. I want it to be I want it to be more subtle. And let's see here. Just a little dab will do you, as they say. And this one I kind of want a little bit there.
this little guy down here. Hey, Lori, you want to bring me back and see my birds?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
See,
no, that's okay. You're just hogging your show. I
yeah,
know.
I
Stop
don't mean,
hogging your
I
show.
don't mean to be a hog. Let's see what you got going on there. Let's just give you. Oh, that's adorable. That looks great.
I got my little angel girl down here. I couldn't help it. I don't care. She's going to protect all
On
these
there.
birds, all these wicked birds.
Thank you, Peggy.
Okay, thank you, Lori. That's enough.
Sure.
I'm absolutely positively.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Sharon, Peggy says she loves the birds.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So I think now we're going to go
God.
to our white, and I'm going to switch to a new brush.
Okay, this, I'm telling you what, you guys,
New brush.
this bird. Lori, do you see this bird? And how
Yeah.
see how his little legs are?
Yeah, yeah. His legs shouldn't be there, I don't think.
Well, that's because he's a boy bird and he's standing at a urinal. You can't see it. But
Well,
that's
then
exactly what I would think. Okay, when you put birds
explains
on a leg, or you put legs
See.
on a bird like that.
See, silly me. I just thought he
I
was,
know. Leave
you
it to
know,
me, right?
he had an accident and broke his little paws.
Mhm.
See the birds tuppence about.
Sorry, ladies.
Tuppence,
I am a sick.
tuppence about. Guess you're sorry you brought that up, aren't you, Barb? On the cathedral, Saint Apostles.
Now they're going. What?
Now
A really good
he's on a
vision,
tear.
Sharon, leaving us with that kind of a bird vision.
Bird vision?
Bird, a
Bird.
vision,
All right, so now
eye worm of a
this is the
bird.
dark part. Now, where's my other scape? Now, the question is, oh, no, that's not the right part, is it? Oh, perhaps it is. I've got to get my, oh, goodness me, is that it? No. I'm a bit dyslexic when it comes to this kind of a thing.
Don't overdo it, Lori.
I don't want to overdo it. I'm just trying to protect. Where's the part that I already used? I only have 2 of these, right? Maybe this is the, Holly's probably screaming, "Do it the other way! Do it the other way!"
I'm like, don't touch it. I'm looking to see.
Okay, so I've got the double right there. There we go. She figured it out.
Oh, Candy said they can't get to their bird feeder because of the snow.
Oh,
And Julie had cereal for breakfast this morning.
I did too.
It has wheat stuff in it. I bought by accident, and now I'm very tired. What a big. Oh.
Well, I'm so glad you're not allergic and like having a reaction.
Yeah.
You know, like blowing up or swelling up or anything.
Really?
It went through your mind to turn it over. Turn it over. Honestly, girls, if you could see me, I mean, I've got stuff piled up all over. I've got to take some time tomorrow and get this place organized. Well, or at least things hidden under under maybe I should just take this stuff and shove it all under my bed.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
Hi, lovely Malia.
And Malia's here. Malia, speaking of Malia
It's Angie here, Miss Ange.
and books and Miss Angie. I pulled out my bird journal book collection, Malia. It was you who sent me that old bird description book. It looked like like somebody's folded journal they had or something. I think that's where it came from. I'm glad you're doing okay, Ange. Cool. Yes, I was thinking that Mitzi had sent it to me, and and she's like, no, I don't think it was me, Sharon. And so after I thought about it for a while, I was like, oh, I know it was Malia who sent it, because I've been, I have like a big gallon size baggie that I've been collecting like the bird stuff in, and then I have baggies for my grungy journal and stuff. So Holly wants to trade you for something, Lori. Could you pay attention over here for just a second?
Okay.
What do you want to trade, Holly, sweetie?
Wait a minute. I've got...
That book is such a treasure. I give mine wet food, and the one who screams the most sniffs and walks away. Okay, we're talking about the cats and what they're being fed at this point.
Maybe I'm talking to the other Lori.
Yeah. I can't keep up with chat. Okay.
Okay, so I've got the dark and the blue coming up from the bottom, and then I've got some white trickling down here. Oh, trade messy craft rooms. I don't know. I'll send you a picture. Thank you, Angie. I'll send you the picture of my room, and then you can decide. All right, now, I did want to add some glitter. So do I add glitter on the birds? Do I add glitter on the moon? Or do I add some glitter? And when I say glitter, it's very subtle. It's not like, I'm going to put glue on it and shake on silver glitter.
Like I would do. Like tons. With reckless abandon.
Or do I put it on the tops, like the caps where I put the white here? Well, that's probably a good plan, Ange, and that way you keep yourself, away from the risk of going nuts with all the mess. I was thinking about putting the word dream up here, Sharon, like in a real faint, but I don't think I have a stencil that the tops of the caps, Mitts. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I think if you look in the in your envelope of your die cuts, I sent you one that says dream cut out.
Yeah, but I don't want a cutout. I don't think I do have a cutout. I wanted a stencil so I could just almost like it was a mist, like it was saying dream in a mist.
I don't have a stencil either. I'm trying to find a good one that says dream and
all right, gals. Now let's find a little tiny brush for the little tiny gold and sparkles.
I don't know how to use these.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Very gingerly, adding some sparkle. Adding some sparkle there too now.
Ooh. These are just a bunch of die cuts that I already have cut out. If I do my big die cut machine, then I cut.
Well, that's a good idea. So then when you want something, you don't have to drag everything out. You can just look through your stash.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in here, I have all my leaves are in here. All these green leaves. It's going to be hard to pick them all out so I can put them all over the page. But I'm a patient soul, so I can dig them out. I also craft in my candy. Okay, Angie says, Candy, I also craft in my bedroom, but I have a corner for my craft things, a dresser, craft things, box, so on. And then under her bed.
Okay, re-researching. That's good. That's fine.
What are you boys talking about, Charles? I'm going to have to empty these out over here so I can see here. They are. Maybe I'm going too far on this page, you think, Lori?
No. I think your branches could use some highlighting.
Oh, I think like you're right, like with a little lighter color maybe on
Yeah,
the edges.
yeah, just like skimmed across the top edge a little, not solid, just like kind of skip
I know.
across the top.
Okay. I'm just getting some more stuff here in this pile that I'm going to use. And there's another. Okay.
I don't know if you guys can really see that on screen, but just as a nice little bit of sparkle, just a little bit. All right. I think I'm ready to do a little spatter. But I don't want my girls spattered.
These tiny little frogs that I cut out. It's from the thing I bought from you at the
I know, yeah. Tree frog, tree frog.
I love that little thing.
Okay.
Now they're talking about bumping their heads in bed. So I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't get in on this conversation.
Oh my gosh. We used to always jump on the bed and I think it was Jackie fell off, jumped up and down, fell off, hit her head on the nightstand, split her head open, and Mom had to take her to the hospital, and Nancy and I had to go stay with our granny.
I heard that. I was jumping on the bed thing. Monkeys, jumping on the bed.
Yep. Did you see what Holly said about Sharon going too far?
Okay, I didn't see it, but I'm
Nah,
going back
never. She says, nah, never.
there.
All right, so
Oh
I
my
need
god.
to find, is this
I
my,
think
yes. Okay, so I want this.
never.
Never. And I need something to cover my girls and my birds. Not quite.
We may have a little something down here in this corner of the page that may look a little off to some people, but I don't know if I can.
That would be fabulous, Peggy.
What does it say? I
Okay.
have a friend.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, Vaughn, if you ladies, do y'all know Vaughn? She has a tray table like that, a very large one that she uses.
Well, I stopped in a thrift shop. Well, it really wasn't a thrift shop. They get more like a secondhand furniture place. And I
Mhm.
found one of those like hospital tray tables. The kind that you can, the leg scoots under the bed, and the tray you can raise it up and down for like $25. That's what I have by my chair in the living room, and I just scoot it right in front of me, and the legs go underneath the chair, and then I can sit there and color and do my art, and
I think that's cool.
I love it. Of course, like everything else, it tends to get a little musty. you know.
I was trying to find something to make a different color. I still have a little brown paint in here. I'm gonna move everything off of here. I'm gonna highlight these branches first. And I gotta be careful because I already have birds glued down.
Yeah, I used to have a board that sat on the arms of my chairs, but then, as your tummy gets bigger, it's hard to keep the board in the right spot. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know this thing is really gross because I just mixed acrylic paint on it.
All right, I need everybody to not sneeze. Nobody sneeze, okay? Because I don't want my little papers here to fly away.
Oh, it should be a mouse.
My neighbor and I were working on a project. What were we doing? Oh, I know what we were doing. We were decoupaging on bracelets, wooden blank bracelets. And we had all these little pieces of napkin that we were, portioning on and making all these little bits. And I said to her, oh my gosh, let's not sneeze because these papers will go all over everywhere. Okay, Gyps. Well, she's switching over to the TV. And so we didn't sneeze, but when I said that, she laughed and a big puff of air came out of her mouth and the bits went everywhere. Well, then we were really howling. This is me and like, like an 89-year-old woman. Okay, this was a couple of years ago. I mean, my
You
God.
and Betty?
Yeah, it was Betty.
Oh my God.
All right, now I have to find a brush. This could be, oh, there's one. This will work.
Oh my gosh, Lori, I can't help it. If I was there, I would be like taking pepper and like shooting it that way. Just to
Sharon, this is why people in Holly's community say she's very kind. Okay. And nobody in your community has, I don't think, has said that about you yet. All right.
I know, but I can't. It's a dirty job. It's a
In
dirty
your new neighborhood. Well, you haven't been out much, but that, I'm
Well,
just
I don't know
saying
my neighbor. I don't know any of my neighbors here yet, but
that maybe that's a good thing
the last one probably didn't like
because
me
you're
very.
mean. You're just
I'm
plain
not
mean.
mean. I
Just
paid for the
mean.
damn internet, and she should have gotten my internet working. Paid for the damn internet, and I
Okay, now
expected it to work.
I'm spritzing off to the side a little bit because I don't want a heavy. Oh, and there, that's heavy. Okay, it's a little heavier than I wanted. All righty. We're just going to be happy.
We're going to do some highlighting and have a happy little tree right here. Ladies, just a happy, happy little highlighted trees. Little highlight on the branches.
I wish we could see your bouncy hair.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
My
once,
dead
once
body.
you start working with that jelly plate, and you're liable to get really, hooked. All right, I'm just going to let it go. That's all I'm going to do, I think. I really was thinking this was not going to turn out to be a very good looking page, but it's not too bad.
I think it's turning out great. Okay, so I did highlight these branches. You can't tell very much, maybe because I didn't do it enough, but
Well, you want it to be subtle. I can see some of it. And now maybe on top of that, go with a lighter color and just hit a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying?
okay. I'm just going to take what color I have here, and I'm just going to hit it, put some more white in it, and make it just a little more white, and hit it because I don't want to get off that color too much. So I'm just going to do it with a little more white.
Or you could do it with a little Posca if you're
I'm not a Posca baby.
talented with using the Posca. All right, I think that's a wrap.
Oh, Lori, it turned out great.
Thank you, Sharon. You're a good cheerleader for me.
Well, you know what? When you first pulled out that rice paper, I thought, oh, this is a little out of Lori's wheelhouse because
Yeah,
usually, and
yeah,
it is.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that you turned it into something really cool. Nice theme, brain thing going on up there. I don't know how to say it, but I think it looks great.
All right.
Let's see what our chat says.
Thank you, Lori.
Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, I'm not going out. Holly, the voice won't let me go out without them. It's kind of weird. It's really a nice neighborhood. I do enjoy being closer to the. I don't know what you all are doing over there in chat, but
See what Malia said? Malia said, yeah, she's a good cheerleader until she blows all your bits all over.
that's really yeah.
She's got your number.
Yeah. Excuse me for that sneeze. Oh, girls. Oh man, Lori. And here I am. I'm still highlighting damn tree branches.
Well, you put a lot more in there. Although I was lagging behind, but I'll tell you what, I caught up, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And here I am. I'm still like,
With my tacky little protective sheet on there. Now I just have to be patient and let my little spatters dry.
okay, so now I gotta let my branches dry here a little bit. Jeez. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, there we go.
I'm going to have to look up that yo-yo maker thing. That might be a life changer. Might be a game changer.
Oh, you should look it up, Lori, and then share with us a screen of what it looks like and what it
Yeah,
does.
but I have my phone. I'm watching chat on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we're about ready to wrap up, are we not?
Hey, when it's your show, honey, whenever you're ready.
You're
We've
just
been
about
on
ready,
just
right? You're just about ready.
not quite
I'm going to
two.
make you big. Come on now, let's take the pill and let's see you get big. There she is. She won't fit down the rabbit hole.
Okay, this was all a bunch of die cut things that I probably will still put
Yeah,
in here.
this is true, Holly. Holly said, Sharon fusses forever with her art.
I know. It'll have some more stuff up here in these trees, more than likely. And then down in here, maybe some leaves. Um, but yeah, probably Holly's right. I do have a tendency to go on and on and on, and a bunch of these leaves will be showing up here.
Yo-yo making kit.
Huh?
There's a yo-yo making kit.
Oh. Yeah, Peggy was talking about that earlier. You can buy these the yo-yo maker kits or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. This could be a deal. Oh, but you still have to cut the fabric into a circle.
Well, whoa, jeez.
That's my issue. That's my issue. Sitting and cutting yo-yos in little circles.
Lori, you can use your die cut machine to cut cloth circles. You
Yeah,
can cut
my die cuts don't cut cloth circles.
Don't you have a hand crank Timmy one or one of
Yeah,
those?
I do, but those blades on my circles are not that sharp.
We'll just get one that's sharp.
Well,
And then you don't have to think about it. You're just already done.
yeah, I'm not cranking with my arm like 100,000. Although I bet you my other machine would do it. So look at that. And how does the fabric stay on there?
Oh, good Lord. I could never stay focused long enough to do that, girls.
Well, we'll be watching the video a little later this evening, ladies, and see if I can figure that out and if it's worth my $6.99 to make a purchase of a yo-yo maker kit.
Thanks, guys, everybody, for coming, and I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, ladies. Thanks for joining us for our quick impromptu. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
God bless.
Mitzi, she bought them already cut into circles. Ooh, girl.
Oh, she really cheated. So there you go, Lori. We could make them.
All right. Well, thanks, ladies. We're going to say good night here. Enjoy the rest
Holly,
of the
thanks
night.
for modding.
We'll see you on the tube. Thank you, Holly. And girls, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. We'll see you soon. Good night.
Hey, Lori, you still in here?